Yeah.
So
Wait,
it's a blessing.
hold up, Willie, hold up. So did you say when White Boy called you, you had to think about if you wanted to do it or not?
Yeah, I had to
So,
think about it, man.
we'll be talking to members from the hottest go-go bands out of the DMV area right here. Keep it locked.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air for the godfather of go-go, my father, your father, Chuck. Hold up, this one.
What's up, everybody? My name is Kenny Ken Dog Haskins Jr. Everybody know me as KD. We started this show in hopes of bridging the gap between fans and their favorite musicians when it comes to the go-go circuit. A lot of people, they've been rocking with bands for years and years and don't even know not one person in the band's name. At the same time, we wanted to make sure that we're doing our part to make sure that go-go lives on forever. So without further ado, I want to see if you guys can guess who this next band is. Candy, roll that clip. Okay, y'all. So if you just seen that small clip, then you seen my man Willie getting it in on the drums. Really, my man, he needs no introduction. He's known all over the city for cranking the socket beat, the pocket beat, and he's also phenomenal when it comes to the bounce. So without further ado, I bring to you my man Willie Howell. Willie, what's up? What's up?
What up, bro? What up, man? How are you, man? Glad to be on the show, man. Glad to see another day, my brother.
Yes, that's what it's all about. How's everything over there?
Man, all is well right now. We got this tropical storm coming through, so a little wind out here. But other than that, man, ain't nothing we can't handle.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm out here in Florida, so I'm on the other side of that hurricane, that little tropical storm that they just had. So that missed us. I'm blessed for that one.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're used to the weather down there now, right?
Huh?
You should be used to that weather down there now.
Yeah, man, you can't get used to the heat. I don't care how long you've been here. You cannot get used to the heat. No way.
That sun is a lot closer, ain't it? That sun a lot closer.
Yeah, it feel like it's sitting on top of my roof, dangling its legs or something, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But let me allow me to welcome you to FaceTime with GoGo. We're gonna get straight into it, man. The first thing I wanted to get into, I wanted to congratulate you on your single that dropped yesterday, Entanglement.
Hey Lee, they want the same for me. I'm trying to find out. I said she enemy, said she wanna be with a little friend of me. But first you gotta give me all your energy. Love how you do it. I said I love when you twerking, girl, you know that I like that. Keep on it, keep on it, keep on it, I like it. Keep on it, keep on it.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? What was it like? You know, how long did it take you to get it together and all that good stuff?
Well, you know, it only took maybe about a day and a half. Heard the song. And what I did was I always record voice memos of it. So I recorded a voice memo, sent it out to my guy because I could play keys, but I can't play exactly what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So what I did was I sent it out to my guy. He sent it back. We arranged it. got my guys to come in. You know, shout out to TJ, shout out to the band, shout out to Lee, Deuce 9. Got them to, you know, come in the studio, man. We got it popping and recorded from there. And we put it out the next day.
Okay,
That's
cool.
basically how it went.
So tell me, you didn't send to your other musicians that little clip that you played at the beginning. Did you send them that? I wanted to sound like da 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 da. Did you send it to them?
So I did. I actually sent that to so that was part of the voice memo
Oh,
of
okay.
the beginning of the song. So that was like the original voice memo before everything was done.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like how y'all mix that in there, man. Congratulations again. The song is dope. I'm
Thank
sure
you,
it's
brother.
gonna get a whole lot of airtime though.
Thank you, man.
Indeed.
Thank you. Did you get your copy?
No, I just been listening on Facebook.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to you. I got you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So I want to start from the beginning, Willie. I want to ask you, so when did you first start playing the drums?
Wow. So I started playing the drums at the age of 2. And I can remember, you know, we used to go to Oxon Hill Music Store. My dad really inspired me to play drums. He was real hard on me, man. Age of 2, going up to the music store, man, and just buying drums. You know, I used to break them. And he used to continue to buy them, man.
Yeah.
It just went on from there. You know, it just got crazy from there.
So when did you know? When did you find out that? Like, what age did you know that you was passionate and you was gonna take that as a career path?
I want to say at the age of 10. So I stopped playing in church. Probably when I was like 5 years old, and then when I got like 10 years old, I made my first check at St. Paul. And once I made my first check, you know, at the age of 10, I made $125. $125 at the age of 10. So I was helping mom pay her bills and giving her all my money. So I knew then that this was gonna, you know, turn into a career.
Wow. So this is what you do full time, is play the drums, right?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, especially coming out of DC, man. That's powerful right there.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing, bro. It's really a blessing, man, to be able to do this full time, you know, and to be able to take care of my children, you know, to live comfortable.
Okay. So why'd you choose GoGo?
Well, GoGo came, I want to say, 2003, 2004. So that came. My brother used to always listen to Northeast Grooves. Used to always listen to Stump Dog all the time, man. And then it was that song Rough Riders. Once I heard Rough Riders, I was like, yo, you know, live drums and live music kind of gravitate to me, and it pulled me in. And once I heard that, I was like, oh man, I want to play that. So like I said before, I was only playing in church.
Yeah.
So once I heard that, I was like, man, I want to be a part of that. So from there, you know, I started, you know, in the gospel go-go band. Keep in mind, my mom was a pastor.
Okay.
So she wasn't for the go-go at all.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, I don't want you playing that rock and roll. I don't want you in that type of line, like, you know what I mean? So what I ended up doing was I started with the gospel go-go band. She still didn't like it, but because it had the word gospel in front of it, she didn't mind.
Yeah. That makes a difference.
It makes a difference, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then from there, man, it kind of went from there, and it's, you know, I just kept on going.
Okay. So let me ask you, do you plan on playing go-go, that genre of music, for like the rest of your career? Like, you plan on ending it in jazz, or you gonna branch off in other ways, or you know, where you see your career going?
Well, go-go will never leave me. Go-go is a part of me. It became a part of me. It's a part of our culture. I can never leave the culture alone because we were born and raised in DC. So I can't leave that. I don't care how many times I can go on tour, bro, or come back. That go-go I'm gonna always go back to that.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
can leave for 2 years on tour, come back home, GoGo will always be here. So I would never leave GoGo.
Okay. So you wouldn't end your career playing jazz or something
No,
like that?
nope. I would end it playing GoGo.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
honestly.
So a lot of people don't know, and some people do know that you went to Florida and you helped out the Florida band Raw Deal. Shout out to my man Barry. Can you tell us about that experience? What was that like?
Oh man, it was great, man. Shout out to John, shout out to Barry, man. Shout out to the whole Raw Deal band. It was great, man. And what happened was, honestly, you know, I seen the ad. It was an ad on Facebook
Hmm.
that they was looking for a drummer to come down and record. Next thing I know, man, I had all these pings going on my phone, bing, 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 and everybody just kept tagging me to the post. Remind you, this is during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, man. But you know, God told me that I had to go down there. You know, that I was needed. You know, I had ministry to do. So I ended up linking with John. Flew me out there, man. Took care of everything. Went out there, man, and got in the studio with these guys, man. It was phenomenal. And it was kind of out of the ordinary that you would see a Florida band playing go-go. You know,
Exactly.
it was quite out of the ordinary, but exciting because it's like, oh man, they from a whole nother state. They know nothing about go-go, and just
Right.
to see they style to be able to, you know, gravitate to go-go was great, man. It was a great experience for me, man. Then, you know, from there, and it's just personality wise too. They all was good peoples, man. The energy was great.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a person where as though I love great energy, man. Then from jump, the energy was good. So that was a great experience, man. Very great experience. We went in there and recorded, I believe, 16 songs in 2
16
days.
songs in 2 days. You
In
was
2
only there
days.
for 2 days and
2
recorded
days.
16 songs.
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So to
Yep.
anybody that's listening, it's possible. It's only 24 hours in a day, but
That's right.
it's possible. If they can do it, anybody can do it.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. So
Absolutely.
did you lay the beats down for them, or you just went in and got hands on with the drummer, or how did that work out? Did they already have
So,
songs laid out?
so he had songs laid out. So what I basically did was they didn't know the format of go-go. So I had to go down there and actually teach them the format of go-go, what key to play their sockets and pockets in, how to start a pocket in. You know, the reset is every 8 measures. Those are the basic things of go-go that I had to go down there and teach them. So
Okay.
I did have to play on a couple of tracks, and he did have a drummer down there. That
Yeah.
was pretty solid. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool, you know. It was dope, man. But it was just that they didn't know go-go. So I had to
Right.
kind of show them how to arrange it. You know, go-go is all about feel. So I had to explain to them like go-go is feel. You got to have your sounds. You got to have these Congo beats. You got to have these different beats for this type of music. So
Right.
I had to go down there and teach them all that stuff, man. And it was great teaching because they caught on very, very fast. It's
Wow.
great.
Wow. So are
Great.
you going back? Are you going back down?
Yes, I am, man. And to be honest, I'm thinking in a couple of years, I might even move down there. It's
Not
so
a bad
beautiful,
move.
man.
Not a
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
move.
Honestly,
Trust
honestly,
me, I,
man.
I
Honestly.
talked to Burry a little bit and he told me how the business go. I'm like, man, only if I knew the right people in Tampa.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And they said the business is crazy out there, man. So like, I'm all into that, man. So I'm thinking maybe in a couple of years, it's either that or I'm thinking about LA. I might, you know, relocate to.
Okay, okay. All right. So how many other genres of music can you play?
Anything you throw in front of me, man. Pretty much, you know, jazz, gospel, R&B, go-go, salsa, country, whatever you pretty much throw at me, I can pretty much adapt to.
Yeah.
And that's thanks to my dad, man, because I grew up playing war. So, you know, playing different styles, it was not a problem at a young age. So I could pretty much adapt to whatever you throw at me.
Okay, okay. Can you do your kids play drums at all?
Yes, so my son Zakari know how to play the drums very, very well. He's 9 years old, and I just gotta get him focused, man. You know how the kids are; they like to play for a second, then they lose focus, then come back.
Yeah,
So if I can
yeah.
get him to focus, you know, he'd be a beast. But he's a football star too, so I can't
Okay.
knock him, you know. But he does know how to play.
So are you as hard on him as your dad was on you?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I am not. I am not. Because, you know, he loved football and he loved the drums, but I think he loved the sports a little bit more. He gravitates to that more. So, you know, I just let him be a kid and, you know, decide whatever he wants to do, I support.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to go about it. Good way to go about it. So Can you tell us something about your a little bit about your drum school that you got going on?
Willie's Drum School, yes sir, yes sir. So I have a drum school that's based out of Maryland, Prince George's County. I teach all ages, all styles. I teach you how to read. I teach you how to build your character. I teach you the foundations on how to conduct business. This is very important. I currently now have about I want to say 4 students a week. I had to cut back because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
That really crushed me. Of course, because I can't do the one-on-one sessions hands on. So right now I'm offering my Zoom lessons, and that's been going pretty well, man. And so I'm just building off that.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So different subject, Willie. Let me ask you, what bands have you been in? For those who don't know.
I've been in quite a few. So I've been in Mistaken Identity, Resurrection. I've been in Fatal Attraction. I've been in Raw Image. I've been in CCB. I've played with countless other bands, man. Of course, now with Red Essence. Played with Vibe.
Okay.
And you can pretty much say I filled in with all the top bands, Sugar Bear. I done filled in with everybody and then been around.
Wow, that's a blessing. That's a blessing right there, man. Especially playing with Essence. What's it like playing with Essence? Is it a difference between playing with like a younger band versus playing with the wickedest band alive? What's that like?
It's great. It's awesome, man, actually, because Derek from Vibe Band kind of like matured me with playing my pockets, showing me the ropes, pretty much not let me go outside my boundary, which was cool. He kept a tight road on me, which was cool, and it built me up to be a mature drummer.
Yeah.
And once I got with Essence, White Boy, man, kind of showed me my placements. Hey, I want you to do a roll, and I don't mean just a not no 16-note roll. I need a big boy roll on these 8-bar loops.
Wow.
So that helped me a lot, man. It helped me how to mature my sound and to make my sound big and relevant and aggressive.
Okay. So would you say you learned a lot from Vibe Band, being in Vibe?
Absolutely. Derek has showed me, and I can't even lie, man. He showed me how to basically just stick my pockets, man. Stick my pockets, stay right there, knowing when to roll, knowing when not to roll, not to do too much, close the hi-hat, not to open the hi-hat because, you drown out the singers, dynamics. I learned a lot, playing with Vibe, man, and it has helped me and grown me along the way.
Cool. That's cool because it's always a lot of room to grow. I want to ask you, how did you get involved? How did you get into Rare Essence?
So what happened was I was playing at a gig, and I was actually filling in for Black Passion. Shout out to Doc. I was actually filling in for Black Passion at Aqua Lounge. And I got finished, man, and we was on break, and White Boy came walking in with his guitar on his back, and he was like, "Hey, I know who you are." And I was like, "Me?" And he was like, "Yeah, hey, I need your number, man. I'll be calling you real soon." So what happened was a couple of weeks later, man, he gave me a call. We sat down, we met, we was on good terms, man. Great guy. Shout out to White Boy, man. And we talked, man. He was very, very interested. We went over some numbers, and here I am today, with Rare Essence.
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's amazing to get a call like that. That's amazing. I know, man. When I was doing my thing, lead mic, and before I moved to Florida, I got a call from my man JG. At one point, he was trying to put together a band, and I was told that he was interested in me as far as being the lead. Man, that right there, it blew my mind away. And we talking about JG, my man Jay Jizzle. Shout out to JG.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you get a call from Rare Essence, man, that's like that's amazing. That's amazing.
It was great, bro. Like, it was really, really great, and it was in perfect timing because during that time, I wasn't playing with anybody, and everybody was trying to get me to play, and I'm like, no, I'm kind of like taking a break, And that was the thing. I could have played with anybody I wanted to play with, but when White Boy gave me the call, I thought about it for quite some time, man. I was like, well, it's cool. So, And it's kind of like I reached the peak of my career at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's Rare Essence. Now, listen, I didn't came from all these bands, Vibe, everybody. Then now I'm here. So it's like, where else there to go now?
Yeah.
So
Wait,
it's a blessing.
hold up, Willie. Hold up. So did you say when White Boy called you, you had to think about if you wanted to do it or not?
Yeah, I had to
So,
think about it, man. Because at that time I was in the place, man, just focused on my own brand. I was focusing on my own self, just trying to build Willie Howell's, brand and his band. Because I got my own band, so I was trying to build on that. But man, I thought about it, prayed on it, man, and God called me to be there. So I
so
took the offer.
So you have another band as well as Rare Essence?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I
Okay.
got quite a few bands outside of Rare Essence. One is called Round of Applause. The other one's called Pocket Kings. I have another band that I'm working with in the studio right now. That's No Name Band. Just trying to make ends meet, man, and give the culture what they're looking for.
Yeah, and it's gonna take more than one band to do that
That's
probably.
right.
So
Absolutely.
you gotta go
Absolutely.
from spot to spot. As long as you faithful to, to whatever band you with at that time,
Right.
I guess
That's
that's
right.
all that matters. Cause
That's right.
people, I know at one point people had an issue with other band members playing with other bands, but if one band is feeding your pocket and the other one's not, then that's an easy decision. Cause can't nobody take care of Willie the way Willie can take care of Willie.
Absolutely, man. And for the most part, bro, I never had any issues about that. Everybody understood because, I always, anything that I start, I try to make sure everybody's taken care of, and I try to keep it the best way I can. So I haven't had any issues with that.
Okay. All right, Willie. So a lot of people do know, and a lot of people don't know that you was on tour with Debarge. Can you tell us what that was like?
Wow. Now that's like a highlight in my career. Debarge, it's a great experience. Great guy. I've met countless people. I've met Babyface, Quincy Jones. I done met the legends, bro, like the
Wow.
legends. And been on the road with L, man, showed me how to get my business side right.
Yeah.
Because I had to take care of his business affairs sometimes. So, and I helped him get dressed and stuff like that. So I was more than just a musical director for him. I was kind of like his right hand man. Great guy, man. L's a great guy. Shout out to L Debarge, man. And it was a great experience, man. I learned a lot on the road, man. Learned a lot.
Wow. So he taught you a lot of the business side of it. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. So let me ask you, Willie, out of all the shows that you played and performed at, which one would you say was more memorable?
With El Debarge?
No, with anybody.
Anybody?
GoGo, El Debarge.
I would say El Debarge when we played at I forgot it was some type of theater in LA, but this is the theater that everybody performed at. If you were somebody major, you performed there, and that was like the best experience. And I want to say that Coliseum or that theater, it had to have been over 200,000 people.
Wow.
That was beautiful, man.
Wow.
It was great. That was my best show of my life.
I know that was breathtaking right there.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Man. So do you have any embarrassing shows that you can share with us?
Embarrassing shows.
Yeah, like you threw a
Yeah.
stick up like Jamie Jeff and it never came back down, or
So
something.
I had an embarrassing show with Debarge. Actually, this is maybe my first time I was on a ticket, and what happened was, and I forgot to do this. So I do live programming at these shows, so it's like pre-production. So I'll never forget, man. I cut the track on, and the track played the wrong song during his performance, and all he did was look back, and he looked at me, and I had to cut the track, and then we had to improvise. So he just stopped the whole show. And was like, "Hey, did you mean to do that?" And then he's got to sing in this other song. So he played it off very, very well. But behind closed
Wow.
doors, he was mad as hell.
I'm
he
sure
was
that was in
upset,
front of a
man.
lot of people too.
Oh man, yeah. But he played it off real, real good, so nobody really noticed.
Yeah,
But that was one of my worst times. Also, I had another embarrassing moment with Red Essence at
yeah.
Aqua Lounge. Playing with Red Essence because they have a lot of songs, man. So I had to learn this stuff off the whim. I had to listen, learn it, man. And he called one of these songs, and I didn't know the breaks to, and I missed the whole first part of it. And I
Wow,
just put it on the foot. I just played the hi hat. I missed everything.
wow.
Yeah,
Is
it was a
that on
train wreck.
CD?
Nah, I hope not.
You know, somebody might got a videotape or something of it.
You never know how these dudes are out here, man. So yeah, you might catch it, you might don't, man.
Yeah, yeah. Ain't no telling. Somebody might come across that one right
Yeah,
there, man.
yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. So those were
Okay,
my
Willie.
two embarrassing moments, man.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you, where do you want to see your career in the next 10 years? Where do you see yourself at?
And the next 10 years, honestly, bro, I want to be, I just want to be well off. I want to be able to make these records and put on for my city. I want to be able to have a hit record for the city. And just to put on, man, for the culture, bro. Honestly, like, I just want to be known as making good music. That's it, man. Just being productive and making good music. I want to be known as that guy, like, oh man, y'all remember Willie Howell? Yeah, he did this, did that for the city. Like he
Yeah.
did that for his people. I want to be one of those guys. One of those guys. I want to be like that.
Okay, okay. So where do you see GoGo in 10 years?
GoGo in 10 years. Honestly, if we don't get it together, it's gonna be at the state it's in now. We got to get some type of unity together, man. We got to love each other. We got to stop undercutting. We got to know the business, and that's the problem, bro. Nobody here seems like they know the business. Now the older guys, the OGs, of course they know the business, but they stuck. They did it in their way. So
Right.
my generation is kind of lost, and the generation behind us, they kind of behind because nobody has taken the time to show them the business.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be out here in a band playing for $50.
Yeah.
Okay, what band you playing with? Your talent is everything. God gave you a gift. You should be compensated for. But because you don't know the business, you allow these promoters to get over.
Right.
And nobody had taken the time to do this. So, if we could get together and to love one another, man, we could just love on each other, man, and just, put our pride aside and get rid of the egos, man. Man, the go-go culture in the community will be stronger than ever if we can do that.
Yeah,
But
you
we
probably
lack
take over a
that.
lot of other states.
Yes, sir. It would take over. It would bleed right over to the next state, man.
Yep.
And people don't realize that, man. We all have to come together. The OGs, the legends, we all have to come together, man. And until we don't do that,
Yeah.
we short. We
Yeah.
short. It be in the same state of mind like it is now at a
Yeah.
standstill.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the younger generation is going to do, because like the generation under me or under us, I would say, the bounce beat bands, and they like mid 20s, upper
Yeah,
20s. So right under them, I don't know what's going to happen under them.
it's looking bad for them, man. It's looking
Yeah.
bad for them. It's looking bad. And I'm even offering, business consultant dealing with this go-go stuff. I'm offering stuff, man. And I tell a lot of these cats, I'm like, listen, you need to get your business, get your EIN number and get your stuff together, man. Get your contracts together, man.
Yeah,
Get your
exactly.
gear together. Make sure you're professional. Make sure you're on time. They don't know this stuff, bro. So like I try to teach them,
Yeah.
but again, pride. Can't tell them nothing. So,
Yeah.
I just kind of let them be.
Yeah, that pride always get in the way. I know me when I was younger playing, I didn't care how much money I was making. You tell me and
Right.
my band we can play, we gonna be there. We don't know nothing
Right.
about the business, the money. We
Right.
just want to play. But
Right.
that's that's old. That's old
Right.
times. Now you should be getting paid for what you work.
Right.
So I
Absolutely.
definitely understand that. But it's gonna take somebody like you or somebody like my man Joe Jackson to tell him. You see, he's
That's right.
trying to get unemployment
He
for
trying. Yeah,
certain
he trying.
fans.
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
move right there, man. Shout out to my man Joe Jackson. That's huge right there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man.
yeah, Billy, man. Before I let you go, man, I just got a couple more questions for you. I want to ask you, who's your favorite band? Your favorite go-go band?
My favorite go-go band. Now I have two. My favorite go-go band is going to be Backyard and New Impressions.
New
Backyard,
Impressions.
New Impressions. Man,
Okay.
those my homies. Shout out to TJ and them boys. Shout out to Big G and Backyard Band. Those my two favorites, man. Those my two
Okay.
favorites.
Okay.
They killing the game
That
right
was
now.
unexpected right there. I thought you was gonna say Backyard and Essence, but you just totally left your band out.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
man. I was
hey,
a New Impressions fan before I even got with Essence, man.
yeah, hey. So
Yeah.
what makes you like New Impressions?
Musicality, man. So, it's almost like a CCB. Before CCB, we broke up and everything. It's like New Impressions came in and took over.
Yeah,
And they musicality, man, they creativity, they drive, they hunger, man. They stay fresh. They always got some fresh music. Always got some up their sleeve, man. The uniqueness, man. I love them boys, man. It's a great band. It's just a great band.
okay. Well, let me switch it up a little bit. Who would you say is your favorite Congo player?
Ooh, wow. Favorite Congo player.
Choose your words wisely, because you're playing with a few.
I know. Honestly, man, I have a couple. I have like three.
Okay, go ahead.
My three. One is going to be Nicky Bonds.
Okay.
He's a problem. BJ.
BJ. Okay.
Yeah, Lil BJ is a beast. And you got that's quite a few, man. Of course I love Sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sauce. Those pretty much are my three. Peeny, I love. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Hold on,
nigga,
Willie.
my favorite.
Hold up. Let me rephrase the question. Let me ask you this way: you get a phone call, and they say, "All right, Willie, we need you and your Congo player to come down. Money's not an object. Who you bringing?"
Who I'm bringing? I'm bringing BJ.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna bring BJ with me.
So
Yep.
he's who you more comfortable with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with BJ because BJ brings, and see, a lot of people don't know this. Not only does he's gonna play pocket, but he's gonna bring something else to the table that's outside the box.
Yeah.
Like BJ is a problem. Like
Yeah.
he really is a problem. Like his father. Like he's innovative. He creates so much stuff, bro. Like I can't even explain it. Like it's crazy. It's like you see he bringing the pads out, and
Yeah.
that's crazy. But he does other stuff on top of that. He might play a loop, and then might play the Congo beats over top of it. It's like it's so much with BJ, man, and that's why I would call BJ because he can do it all. I can take him. I can take him on the road. He's gonna adapt. He's
Yeah.
gonna adapt wherever I take him. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Shout out to BJ. So
yeah.
Willie, do you play anything else?
I play keys and drums. Of course, I write. I always want to learn how to play the bass. Nobody won't teach me though. So hopefully one day.
I was gonna ask you if you could step away from the drums for one show. What instrument would you jump on? And it'd be the bass.
It will be lead guitar. That's my favorite instrument. Lead guitar is my favorite instrument. But if I want to play the bass, but lead guitar is my favorite instrument.
Yeah, I think the bass is a lot easier to learn than the lead.
It is. Yep, it
The
is.
lead, man, you fingers be all messed up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I know all about it. I used to play
Yeah,
the
man.
drums at one point. I played the
For real.
drums. I was the lead talker. I used to
That's
sing
what's
in
up.
Men of Attraction. Like I was like 98, 99. So
That's what's up.
yeah. So I've been around a little bit, just a little bit. But I'm doing this
That's what's
right
up.
here, man, because I want everybody in GoGo. If I can interview everybody to leave a piece of their history online, then that's what I would like to do. As far as my part is keeping GoGo going, because I can't do nothing here in Florida besides try to get a bunch of musicians and put something together, which is not going to
Right.
sound like the way I wanted to sound.
Right.
So I'm stuck here doing this right here, and I really enjoy it because I get to meet, so many people that I've never really had a chance to talk to, seen them in the club, and it's like, hey, what's up? And it's, high and by
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, but yeah, Willie, man, before I let
That's
you
what's
go,
up.
is there anything that you want to tell the people?
I want to tell the people, man, to keep God first, man. Put your pride aside, man. Life is too short. If you're beefing with somebody, handle it, man. You know, handle it the right way as men and as women. You know, we're only placed here for one reason. That's just to be a blessing to somebody else. And that's basically it, bro. Thank you for having me, man. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. And anytime you need to call me, you need anything, bro, I'm here.
Okay, I appreciate it. Willie, let the people know where they can find you at and find your music.
You can find my music on Facebook, Willie Howell, round of applause. If you have any questions or you need music, you know, regarding my single, you can reach me at my Gmail account. It's going to be WILLDRUMZ09@gmail.com. You also can find me on Instagram as GoGo Willie. It's GoGo Willie. You can find me on Instagram.
All right, well, y'all heard it right here, people. Right here on FaceTime with GoGo. We appreciate y'all time. Willie, we also appreciate your time, brother. And you have a blessed one, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
All right. Peace out.
Hey, I knew exactly how I wanted to do this song. Da 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 da.
I said she enemy. First you wanna be more than a friend to me. First you gotta give me all your energy. Love how you do it when you twerk for me. Twerk for me, enemy. Said she wanna be more than a friend to me. First you gotta give me all your energy.